What's up, you guys? Katie and Megan here, giving you the Monday update on this January 30th fine Monday.
It's a lovely day and lots of news in the men's volleyball world. We're in the thick of the season now, and one of the big stories this weekend, there were a few, but one of the big ones for me was IPFW actually having a good weekend.
Yes, they're starting to turn it around a little bit. With the rough start, they had that 1-8 record, but after a couple wins this week, they're creeping back in.
Exactly, and one of those wins over George Mason, who the coaches in the EVA had predicted as the EVA champion this year, so that's a really big one, and they swept them, so we're just really making a statement in that match. Our Flow Volleyball Player of the Week is their freshman middle blocker, Richie Diedrich, and he had a fantastic showing.
Oh, yeah, 7 block assists and a solo and 5 kills with a hitting percentage of .833. That's, huge contributor for a win like that. It's got to be a turning point for them in this season.
Absolutely. And then they followed it up with a win over NJIT. He also played well in that match. Not as, impressive stats. That first match just totally blew me away. But still, contributing 7 kills, hitting .417, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, really consistent play out of a freshman. That's awesome.
Yeah. And of course, we also have to update you on the Buckeyes because they are just the team to watch this year, and they extended their win streak to 32 matches in a row this weekend.
Yep, they are still going with beating Barton and Long Beach State. So no stopping them these days.
No, and they had their athletic department had a great tweet. It was actually 32 W's in a row, and they were like, just in case you were wondering what 32 W's in a row looked like. It was awesome. I loved it.
We got it, loud and clear.
Yep, exactly. And then another big one in the MPSF was UC Irvine and BYU. UC Irvine traveling out to Provo to play 2 matches in a row. And actually, the first match counted as a conference match, but the second one didn't, which really ended up not being good for BYU because they lost the first and then won the second.
Right. How frustrating for them to, go down first night, want to get redemption, but it doesn't actually count.
Right. Maybe it counts toward an at-large bid or something, but in the conference standings,
not that conference championship.
Count. And they even swept them the second night, so they must be pretty bummed with that.
Right. Got to be a tough loss to swallow there. And then the last big upset we have was Grand Canyon beat Lewis, who we had them as a highly ranked team. So that one came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, it did. And that was another one where they played 2 nights in a row. Both of those matches went to 5. Lewis won the first, and then Grand Canyon came back and won the second. So big statement for Grand Canyon saying that they are not a team to be taken lightly.
No. Big mix-up in men's volleyball this week. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, and we have one more piece of exciting news for you. We have decided to fully rank the entire field of men's Division I and Division II teams. So make sure you check that out on flowvolleyball.tv.
Yes, we'll see you guys next week.